Morning, morning. Keith at Crypto Bullseye. How's everyone doing this morning? You're probably pretty rosy. You're probably pretty happy. The bubbles are telling me that, guys. And we're going to be doing an update on Jasmycoin this morning, which is trading at 0.01463. Two things on Jasmycoin we were talking about in the previous video. This was the break that you wanted. Why? Because this was the break that was holding support. It had made a base. It got bounced once, twice, three, four, five times. We got the break. That showed momentum. Anyone that did manage to get the break is now 19%, 19.92% to the upside, nearly 20%. So is it time to be FOMOing into Jasmy Coin, or is there going to be a better opportunity? That's what this video is going to be about, because the indicators have come back into an overbought position. One thing that we haven't done here, although that we've put in a new high, we haven't managed to break, we haven't managed to close. You can see that by this candle. So that's what we're going to be monitoring going into today, going into tomorrow, because if we get a candle close, that means the candle body above this blue line, 0.01460, then that's looking rosy for Jasmy. Expect a continuation going forward, going into tomorrow. But ideally, guys, we want something like this. We want a pullback. This previous level here, we need to flip support. What's the significance of that? Firstly, you're going to get a retest. You're going to get a retest from this trend line. That's the first thing. The second thing, you've got this break of structure here, which we couldn't get past, and that's an RS flip. You come back down there, that holds support. So the indicators, which are overbought right now, need to come back down into an oversold whilst we maintain this higher low position. This higher low position is 0.01284, and that would be a good entry for me on Jasmy Coin. So the aim of the game for the RSI, if we just pull that up, RSI, remember, needs to stay above 50 to remain bullish. So as we're pulling back on the stochastic, we want to pull back on the RSI, but we want to maintain this 50 level. That's going to be our second signal. So we come back, stochastic, oversold, bullish, come back, RSI above 50, bullish, come back, retest this previous resistance as support, bullish. So that's the entries, guys, and that's what I'm looking for an entry perspective. Let me just tidy the charts up and we'll look for projections, because we've got one big projection all the way up here, which is 0.01804, and that's going to be my next rejection area once we break through here. So from where price is now, once you've got a break, once you've got a retest, that's another 23%. The people that managed to got the break from the last video up to there, that's 48%. And this is just swings, guys. This is the daily chart. Expect this to happen in a week, 2 weeks, not the whole of the alt season. So we're talking about projections going forward for the next swings, guys. Don't get carried away with yourself. Understand exactly where you are. You're at resistance. Who buys resistance loses by resistance. Why? Because there's a higher probability of something that's been reacted previously to get a reaction going forward until something changes. And that's the waiting game, guys. That's why you need to wait. You need to wait. And you need to wait for a confirmation rather than a resistance buy. Because, guys, what's that? Bulls have got momentum. Bears have been stopped out here. Bears have lost control. We've come back down. We've retested this area of support. That was previous resistance. What's the level? 0.01463. What is that level, guys? Exactly the same as this resistance level, apart from you've got much a higher probability because the bulls have broke through, the bulls have retested, the bulls have reclaimed an area, and bam, bam, bam. That is a support buy, guys. So it doesn't matter, guys. You can pull back here and test this, or we can break, retest. But either of those entries for me, guys, are good entries on Jasmy Coin. So that's how I'm playing the next move. But we're going to be following this over the next few days. Get yourself in this Discord group, guys. We're going to be doing a Zoom call later on. I'm going to be going over each and every single one of your charts, like literally each and every single one of your charts. We're going to be doing training. We're going to be doing calls. We're going to be looking at what it is that you're invested in, and we're going to be looking at how to diversify a portfolio, how to manage a portfolio, and how to manage risk more importantly. So get yourself on there, guys. What's that? That's 1 p.m. UK time. I'm rubbish with world times, whatever that is UK time. It's like about 3 hours from now, guys, by the time I put this video out. So that's what I'm looking for on Jasmycoin, guys. In the short term, we've got two scenarios. You can play both scenarios. It comes back, retests this area. Like I say, that's a support buy for me. If it breaks through, comes back down, retests, reclaims this area, which was resistance, as support, that's a support buy for me. Resistance all the way up here, 0.01802. That would be one of my take profit areas for the next swing. Because ultimately, guys, remember, resistance expect a pullback. If you expect a pullback and you've took profits here, you can take advantage of the pullback. Where you're going to pull back to, previous resistance as support. Much cheaper, guys, much cheaper. So make sure you understand where the resistance is, where the support is. Use it to your advantage, guys, because you can get better entries by understanding it is not that bad to take profits. Taking profits doesn't make you broke, but make sure that you're taking profits at the right time so you can take advantage of that move the next time it happens. Right, let me know in the comments what you want me to cover next. See you in the next one, guys.